Hey guys, what's up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between Skarmory and Corviknight and which Pokemon is ultimately better. But before we begin, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. It helps you, it helps me, it helps you to stay connected, get updated on my latest content whenever it comes out. So yeah, ring that bell and stuff too. And it helps me because eventually I want to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, the current goal right now is 100 though, so if you could just hit that subscribe button, it'd be awesome. Thank you so much. So let's begin. Today we're going to be talking about Skarmory and Corviknight, and most people just think, oh, they're two of the same Pokemon, they do the same thing. Well, no. You can run them very similarly though. I've got here this Skarmory set with it's kind of a weird EV spread. But I did this to show you something. They're both set up to have the same amount of special defense. With this setup, Skarmory can tank special hits just as good as Corviknight, but it's sacrificing a lot of its physical defensive health. You have 172 hit points and 195 defense, where the Corviknight has 203 defense and 172 defense. With that, it is tanking physical hits a little bit better, and it's taking special hits just as good, and they're hanging out around the same speed stat at 90. So if you want to speed tie a Skarmory with a Corviknight, be just as tanky specially, be probably tankier physically, you run this Corviknight. It is better to run Skarmory full defensive. If you want to run Skarmory at all specially defensive, don't use Corviknight. I've got these two EV spreads here though. Well, EV spreads, these two move sets here though. Iron Defense, Roost, Body Press, and Iron Head. They both run the exact same thing. With this, Skarmory is a more balls to the wall option. I say that because it can Iron Defense and get its defenses higher faster than Corviknight can. But it'll also hit harder with its body presses because of the increased defense, but there is a catch to that. That special defense is complete garbage compared to Corviknight. Corviknight with a Moringa Berry, it can handle special Dragapult, spamming Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, it doesn't care. It can keep roosting until it runs out of PP, and it will gain the HP advantage. It'll be gaining more health and losing every turn. Skarmory, if it tries to do that, it will just lose. So Corviknight has the advantage on a defensive standpoint when it comes to Iron Defense spamming, because it can take special hits better than Skarmory can. But again, Skarmory, if you want to run that set, it's a more balls to the wall option because it will hit harder. It's just not nearly tanky enough to be take special hits. So you will want to have something on your team that can deal with special hits, like the good old Skarm-Bliss combo, or Chansey, because it's arguably better with its a Violet option that it has. So Skarm Chance, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, Corviknight safer, Skarmory more balls to the wall. Just build your team accordingly. But they can both do more different things than that. Skarmory, it can't be too much of an offensive Pokemon, so it can do more technical things like Stealth Rock, Roost, Brave Bird, Iron Head set. It's just the basic Skarmory set we've been seeing since, like, I don't know, Generation 2, Stealth Rock, so Generation 4. It's been doing this for 13 years now, 14 years maybe, with Stealth Rock, Roost, Brave Bird, and Iron Head. It sets up Stealth Rock, it takes hits like a boss, it lives any kind of like special hit, any kind of hit guaranteed from full health with Sturdy. It can Brave Bird, it's not the best, you might want to run Drill Peck there so you're not taking your own health. And you can run Iron Head, if you're faster than something, you just maybe flinch it. Skarmory's been doing this, and it's always been good at it, and it will always be good at that. Corviknight doesn't have that option, it doesn't get Stealth Rock, but what it can do is that it can run Bulk Up instead of Iron Defense, which I believe Skarmory can't do. And with a Bulk Up Corviknight, you don't need to rerunning max special defense. You can just give it a little You don't need to be running full physical defense. You can max it out with special defense, bulk up. Your body presses won't be doing nearly as much as if you run it like this with an impish nature. But yeah, stick a Moronga Berry on there instead of a Key Berry. What a Moronga Berry does is it gives you a special defense boost by 1 stage if you get hit by a special move. So you become pretty tanky on the special side. And you can run Iron Head with that, so you're not walled by fairy types. Like a steel type walled by fairy types, right? And if you don't feel that fairy types are a problem, you can run Power Trip, which is further, it's like this physical version of Stored Power, where for every stat boost you have, it'll be 20 more base power. So you run Power Trip, you get a few bulk ups up, you can get your do boost from your Moronga Berry. Power Trip will be getting really powerful really quick, and that is a good way to handle Dragapult too, because it's super effective against Dragapult. But if not, you can just run Iron Head. Yeah, so besides the typical Iron Defense set, they can be run completely different. Next up, we got a Weakness Policy Corviknight. I've ran into this a couple times. It doesn't seem to have the best offensive stats. Like it's slow. It has 87 base attack, but run bulk up on it. Get proc to the Weakness Policy from like physical fire type attacker or something, and boom, you take the hit. You max airstream them. You hopefully kill them in that turn or the next turn, because it'll be probably faster than the next turn. And you get attack boosts from Max Knuckle, from Body Press, and yeah, it's just a really, it's kind of odd. You might not want to run Body Press on a set like this, because once your Dynamax is done, Body Press isn't going to be doing too much, because it's working off of 125 defense instead of that attack stat. You can run Adamant Nature too, but you're slow and you're going to try to get speedy as fast as you can with Airstreams. So yeah, there's Weakness Policy Corviknight, and it's underrated. It's like, as you can see, I already told you the offensive stats aren't that good, but after a bulk up or two and a Weakness Policy, you're hitting like a truck. Next up, we got another Skarmory, a set that Corviknight can't do. So Corviknight's more of a setup kind of stall breaker. I don't like the word stall in Pokemon, but it's more of an offensive setup Pokemon, whereas Skarmory is more of a utility entry hazard kind of Pokemon. So we got another set here of Spikes, Whirlwind, Roost, and Brave Bird. You could arguably run Stealth Rock here too, it's just whatever you want. Whirlwind to phase things out, in and out, Roost and Brave Bird. I don't know why Showdown put this weird EV spread here. You don't really want to be running speed on something like this, maybe go like that, or just max out defense. So whatever's up to you. So yeah, you can run Spikes and Whirlwind things in and out. Stealth Rock too. Roost for the health, and Brave Bird. I might even go Drill Peck or Iron Head here too. So yeah, Corviknight, Skarmory, they can be run similarly with the Iron Defense Body Press set. I do believe Corviknight is a lot more reliable, so I would probably keep using Corviknight for that. Skarmory is more of a hazard setter and phaser, and Corviknight is more of a setup Pokemon. So, what do you guys think? Do you like running Skarmory versus over Corviknight, or vice versa? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.